delayed, so he's going to, he said the localization for it's taking too long, so it was supposed to be posted on Monday, but now it won't be posted until next Monday, which sucks. But then my next article might be the week after that. So I'm gonna do a quick arena run, even though I should just keep farming campaign. Maybe I could rebuild this deck actually in campaign. Yeah, I could actually. I could rebuild the deck in the campaign for a Coyote. I'm trying to think of how many legendaries it has though. I guess it would work. I think Coyote has access to 2 legendaries. I'll just double check really fast. We can make a variation of it for Coyote, and then I can just keep farming dungeons. No one's playing Frost Arena. Let's just play it. Let's go in, try it out. So I also made a prepare for war deck, prepare for war deck, but I don't want to play that on stream until Crowd and I have a chance to fix our podcast for this week. YouTube was lagging out last night. So this is a Winter Moon Paradigm Shift deck. I guess I could have done a deck tech before going right into it, but you guys will see as I play. Basically it has Chlorophylla with the head equipment for fast resource acceleration, and it plays Paradigm Shift to cheat really expensive cards into play. I'm gonna double Chlorophylla here. So that kind of sucks actually. I'm gonna start with a Sapphire Shard. That way there, if we get a wild shard off the top, we can play Puck, and then we'll still hit our double Sapphire threshold when we choose to play. I see I am not going to draw what I want next turn because there's a brown fox on top of my deck. So that's what we're drawing. So I guess we will end up playing this for wild and then ramping up to floor. And we'll throw back the Chlorophylla right back into our deck as well for more acceleration / card draw. Alright, so we're at 4 on turn 2. We got another brown fox scout off the top. I'm going to play it and then play a Puck, and I'm going to do it in that order because Puck will look at the top few cards in my deck, and then I can take one. So we got an Eternal Evoker, and a Sin, and a Balthazar. So next turn we're going to have 7 resources. We could drop whatever we want. I'm going to just block if he attacks here. Oh, well now I can't block. Ooh, man, that's a board state. Okay. Another shard. So we're going to go with the... 9 resources, huh? Oh, Flash Buy. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Internal Invoker because this will be fun, and then we'll play the Brown Fox Scout now. So you'll get to see one fun interaction with this deck. So there's a lot of cards in this deck that have quick, like this Flashbot Elder, and Internal Invoker says first non-resource card you play each turn is free. Hi, Briella. What are you up to? Oh no! I could have played the flash ball right there, and I missed my opportunity because he actually converted my troop into a warbot. That kind of sucks. All right, we're gonna sacrifice something here. Thanks for letting me know, Bree. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We'll play a Sin. That was really unfortunate. Cancel. So we'll see what he does this turn. I might end up crackling one of his cards. Okay. Steadfast on his Terrabot. All right. I'm going to start by, I guess we'll start by playing a Balthazar here. What this will do is it allows me to draw a bunch of cards, and because of Puck, I can likely pump up a lot of my cards based on what we draw. So let me see what he does here. Okay, he's gonna block double. Kind of hoping that would happen. So we'll pump this up, knock that up to the hand, kill off the Terrabot, and then we can bounce these back into our deck. I was one resource shy there from using a Paradigm Shift. Alright, so now we're going to make use of Paradigm Shift here. So, I'll go ahead and use Puck's ability now. We'll play the Windsinger. This will allow me to play a Fleshpot Elder next turn. We'll probably get to play a Fleshpot Elder as well for free. And we will go ahead and attack in with our Sin. More shards. There's a bunch of shards on top of our deck. I'll go ahead and put Paradigm Shift back into the deck as well. Okay, we're also running Windsinger equipment here that says when we draw a card, that card becomes quick. So that's any card in our deck will become quick. So that allows us to play pretty much anything we top deck off of the Windsinger ability, even resources. But resources you can't play on your opponent's turn no matter what. Oh no. Okay, so that activated the ability from Paradigm Shift, so I got to put a Fleshpot Elder in for free. And I get to play this one because I have the resources for it and it's quick as well. So the next card, the next troop in my deck has double quick. Like that's even possible. Triple quick because he was already quick. Alright, so his spam bot has death, what's it called? Lethal. I was going to say death touch. So we're going to lose our Sin most likely to it, but that's okay. Ooh, we got a Piranha. Sweet. And we can just throw Sin right back into our deck. We have plenty of charges, plenty of resources. I'm playing this kind of slow, but you kind of get the point. So while I'm kind of hoping he attacks, if he doesn't attack, that's fine too. We're going to play the Piranhas anyway. And we have lethal this turn with our 2 Fleshpaws. What's also cool is I'm running double equipment on Puck. One lets me look at the cards right when he gets played. The other lets me look at cards when I deal attack damage, and then I get to put any troop from those cards revealed into my hand, regardless of its cost. So Puck is actually a good way for this deck to net increased value when there's an empty board state on the opposing side. So that game was super slow, but maybe we can ramp this up a little bit as we play further along through the Frost Arena. Wow, that's a horrible hand. All 6+ cards and their shards. This is better. Unfortunately, This hand has that dilemma where, you know, what shard do I play off Shard of Instinct? Do I go for double Sapphire because I have all these double Sapphire cards, or do I go for Wild? There is luckily a Cerebral Fulmination challenge, so I am drawing more cards, and I got the Sapphire Shard off the top, so that makes it pretty easy for me to go ahead and play Wild Shard. And I have the resources for Paradigm Shift, so I'm hoping he plays like a 1-drop like the Moonery, but he didn't, unfortunately. Okay, so we have a window here to play a Shard open face. Don't have to make another play here, so we'll do the second Wild, and then next turn, whether or not he plays a troop we can bounce, we do have resources to play Piranha Swarm. The other cool thing about Paradigm Shift that I don't think a lot of people know is that Paradigm Shift ignores thresholds. So I could have played anything in my hand regardless of what the threshold is if he replays that card. So hopefully he replays that card next turn, and then we can just throw our Windsinger or our Sin into play for free. I think I'm going to do the Windsinger though. It's probably a little bit better. Oh no, he didn't replay it. That's not good. Okay, we drew a second Paradigm Shift, and we have multiple Piranhas in our hand. And we can see that we have a Brown Fox Scout off the top. So I have exactly 10 cards in my hand, and in PvE that means I do not have to discard. I'm just going to pass turn, because what I want to do is I want him to pop something up, and then I want to get a Piranha in to block it at quick speed. Okay, so now I know I won't get Feeding of the Young Ones. That's good. He has the resources to play his 1-drop. Perfect. That means that I will get... Oh. Well, here's the other thing is, do I want to play a... Yeah, I guess I do. Guess I do no matter what. Alright, he's not going to play anything up. And... Chlorophilia. Paradigm Shift again. So now this minion has 2 Paradigm Shift triggers on it, meaning that when he plays that, instead of me playing 2 cards from my hand, instead of me playing 1 card from my hand, I get to play 2 cards from my hand. So that will be awesome too. And then I'm going to get the free resources from Windsinger, so I can play another Piranha as well. Okay. One thing to note about Piranhas is they only trigger the Piranha Swarm if they deal damage. So don't block something that will kill you that has Swift Strike, because you'll just have a bad day. We'll draw more cards, sure, why not? I can actually play Chlorophilia, whatever the hell that is. I can play that quick. Okay, Buccaneer, okay, or Bucktooth Commander. This is looking crazy. This is going to allow me to play a bunch of cards for free. So, wait. No, that wasn't the right one. Darn it. Alright. Yeah, I see what you're doing. So we're going to want to block the Monsoon, and I guess we'll block the 4/4. That's fine. You don't have Crush at least. Swarming. We are swarming. I'm surprised he didn't play the other minion. It's kind of interesting to me why he would not do that. Just to be oh, it's a quick Balthazar. That's actually really interesting. Quick Balthazar. I don't even think he has enough to survive his swing here. We got 12 Piranhas, and he has 2 blockers. Yeah, dude, you're done, man. You're just done. Wham! I'm gonna have my own Piranha Swarm. Boom. That took a lot of time for the game to process. Like, oh, it's a lot of piranhas. 12 piranhas, it's 24 damage. I guess one thing I should probably change on my stream right now is update the title slightly. So Hex, I'll do Paradigm Swarm. There we go, that title's updated, and then I'll update my OBS title. Okay. It's a decent hand. Doesn't have anything that will allow me to be explosive, but maybe I'll draw into a paradigm shift. Okay, there's a Windsinger. So we got 5 out of 6 resources to play the cards in our hands. I'm just gonna bounce him because that will allow me to put both of those back into my deck. Wow, I didn't play anything. Not even replaying that card. That's interesting. So we have the 6 resources we need to play our Windsinger, so that'll get us online in 2 turns. And we still have Crackling Tides that we can play. I accidentally skipped through the turn there. Oh, okay. Well, we're at 6 now, but we still can't play anything, so we're still going to be waiting a turn. Just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and bounce his Shield Trainer so that the Slide Huntress doesn't get buffed. That was probably the right play. I'll go ahead and play the Dual Shard because we'll get that resource back at the beginning of his turn. And we'll go ahead and throw these back into the deck. And we'll pass. The one annoying thing about Sniper is they do have the inner conflicts that they play. Alright, we'll get this into play. No matter what we draw now, it's going to be quick. So, actually, I'm going to attack with... I'm going to attack with both. Oh, well, that kind of backfired. Just put this back into the deck. Why not? Uh-oh. That's a little frightening. Okay, we're gonna need to draw some threats. Maybe a Balthazar, that'd be super nice. What? What is going on here? Alright, well, we'll bait out the Windsingers again. So I'll play this one into 2 birds. The birds will die. And we'll play Windsinger, draw a card. Oh, that wasn't the one that was... Wait. Huh. Okay. I'm a little confused, but that's fine. Yes, we would like to use that. This free puck could draw us into more threats. Augur, I like it. Okay, let's see what he attacks with. Oh, this didn't get quick. Weird. Alright, so we're gonna take out some guys. Oh, Lord Alex. Ooh, Jags. Good thing that was his last card. Okay, so Augur's gonna show us the top of the deck. Ooh, a free Piranhas off the top. Don't mind if I do. Now that his flyers are just 0-2s, we'll just jump with them. And I'm gonna try to play the Brown Fox Scout before we draw. Yep. We'll do the same with this one too. And then we'll draw off of the effect here. More Royal Falconeers. Another Augur of Syrian. Jeez. Huh. Sarchi's on top. That Sarchi is going to be nice. Yes, we'll take it and we'll play it. This Sarchi is, well, I mean, if we weren't already ending the game, this Sarchi would end the game anyway, because we're going to start taking his cards. It says when Sarchi deals damage to an opposing champion, gain control of target opposing card. So that card's pretty fun to play. So as you can see, this deck is kind of slow, but it's also kind of fun. Paradigm Shift definitely speeds you up, especially if you start drawing them over and over again with the Winter Moon triggers. And Balthazar can quickly get you going too. So we're going to have a pretty fun time this game. So Brown Fox Scouts on top of the deck. We will, what do we want to copy here? I feel like, do we only have one Balthazar in the deck? Wait, I thought I was playing more than one. Why does that not, that doesn't feel right. Okay, we're gonna copy Balthazar. Oh, one's in my hand. Derp. That was a derp moment right there. Paradigm Shift should be pretty nice in this game. We can't play it until turn 3, but it's usually something we can bounce something that's really good that he'll just replay again, like a Roseline. Fact. Okay, so we're gonna play this for Sapphire, and then I'm gonna pass to his turn. He doesn't usually attack with a Roseline until it's like a 3/4 or something. If he does attack, we can just block with the Brown Fox Scout. Yeah, he doesn't attack, but that's okay. And now we can bounce his Roseline and play a free Windsinger. Perfect. And also get in with their Brown Fox Scout here. Oh, don't pass turn. Darn. I could have put that back into the deck. Yep, so free Windsinger. Okay, we're gonna throw our 2 cards back into the deck. And I'm gonna go ahead and swing in with both. Oh, don't pass, don't pass, don't pass. Okay, so we're gonna bounce this back to his hand again. If he plays it, we can play both of our Balthazar. Oh, Shoot. Well, that's not good. Bye-bye, Windsinger. Okay, he played it again, and he totally whiffed on his charge power too, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that. So, if we bounce him again, we're going to get a free Eternal Invoker next turn. So let's make that happen. Swing with all, and then we'll throw the cards back into the deck. And get our free Eternal Invoker. Thank you. Predictable. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Ooh, a puck. Alright, so we'll play a free Eternal Invoker. Then we'll play puck. See what we get off the top. Another Balthazar. Good thing we copied you. And we'll get in for lethal. Do you guys know that are watching? I didn't look about the Dread Harvest AAs. Is that from playing competitively, or do you have a percentage chance to win that when you play ladder as well? Any ladder? I don't know. I might need to take a bathroom break here. We'll try to get through King Gabriel first. I guess I should have read up on how to acquire the Dread Harvests. I'll look at that after this. You know, a little bit of a threshold screw here. Even though we did have a 3 resource acceleration, it's not going to be good if he continues to play on the curve. Yeah, that's not good. That's very much not good. Bummer. Well, he has 3 Inspires. Ooh, and a 2. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna have to make something happen here. All I have to really block with is a Flashpot Elder. And I need to... Oh god. I think I'm going to need to block the Phoenix Guard guy. My health total is also really low already. Okay, Crackling Tide is at least something I can play for free next turn if I play the Eternal Evoker. However, Sin is kind of calling to me as a better play this turn. I think I'm better off playing Sin here. And then just leaving both as blockers. Really hoping he doesn't play like a... Oh good, he did not play what I was worried about. We're going to block... I want to take out his Inspire FX, so that's what we're going to go for. At 5, ouch. There's a paradigm shift. But, oh, we also have a Brown Fox Scout off the top that we could play. So, I think we're going to go with the Eternal Evoker. And why did you do that? That made no sense. I'm going to attack with the Sin, giving us a free Brown Fox Scout. Where did he go? Did he get shuffled back into the deck? I guess that's what happened. So if he plays a Legionary Gwyn, okay, I was worried about that. The best thing I guess I can do here would be to bounce the Protector Clergyman. He'll do 2 AoE, but I'll still have blockers. Okay. That worked out quite well. I mean, otherwise I would have been in a lot of trouble. He's going to draw a bunch of cards too, though. And he probably now has his resources for his ultimate. Oh, the nice thing about Eternal Evoker, as I mentioned earlier, is that he ignores all thresholds. So I can play both Balthazar or Windsinger. I think I'm going to play Windsinger and then play Balthazar on his turn. Oh wow, we got free pucks. All sorts of free stuff. Okay, so we're going to play the Windsinger first. And then we'll play our free puck. And we'll play free Brown Scout. And we'll do this. Okay, and we will Paradigm Shift his Mirror Knight. Alright, and then the free card we play on his turn will be this Balthazar. So I'm actually going to just play it right now. Awesome. This is quick. We can even bounce the Legionnaire if we want. Okay, he's going to allow us to play a free Eternal Evoker with that. And we'll just go ahead and bounce this again. Why not? And we definitely have lethal on board now. I'm going to go ahead and play this for free. We're going to go ahead and bounce his Mirror Knight. And I'm pretty sure I'm looking at lethal here without doing much math. Yeah, there's no doubt. Okay, that is the Paradigm Shift deck. Let's keep playing it for a little while longer before I need to take a break. It's a mulligan. That is also a mulligan. That's a keeper. Fortunately, it's a keeper with 1 shard, but hopefully we top deck a Sapphire Shard, and then we can play a Puck on turn 2. Puck should allow us to get going. Paradigm Shift. Darn. Bad luck. We're a little shard screwed here, but Puck, I think, might help us stabilize. It would be nice to draw 2 Sapphire Shards in a row. That's 1. There's the other one I want. But I think now does it get shuffled? Uh-oh, what do I do? See this here. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put a real troop that costs 3 cards into your hand. Put the remaining cards into your deck. Okay, they get shuffled. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna get these back in there. So ideally we want to draw a Sapphire Shard off the top. That is not what happened. However, if he doesn't block, okay, good. We're gonna get to look at some troops here. No troops, great. We are just swinging and missing. be kidding me. Not good. Troop. Alright, that works. So now we have 3 5+, meaning when I activate Puck next turn, we can play an Eternal Evoker. Or a Sin. Sin in some ways may actually be, well, no. Now that we drew the Flashpot Elder, we can play the Flashpot Elder on his turn. Oh, we can also play the Piranha on his turn, actually. Maybe we do that instead. So the question is, do we block with both? I think the answer is yes. We can always replay the Eternal Evoker again next turn with our high cost cards in our hand and the free cast. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because we have a free cast now, we can also paradigm shift. So what does that look like? I guess I don't care what that looks like because we can still get in with 12 damage. So we'll paradigm shift the Mentor, which is nice. It ignores those threshold restrictions. We can get up to 7. So we'll do that and we'll get a Sin into play. And then attack the board. Got him down to 1. To 1 health. We'll play a free Flashpot Elder on his turn. Oh, Bison. It was nice knowing you. Oops, I forgot. I should have used the free cast for something better. But it's okay, the game's over. So that's the real nice thing about Eternal Evoker, is that it ignores all threshold requirements, which allows you to get out of some stickier situations where you might not be able to cast a double threshold or triple threshold card. Which would make Crocosaur something you could play in this deck as well. Or maybe even the Empress of Ice. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense because you're going to want to have her active ability going with all of the thresholds. But, you know, like other stuff, maybe Grolk. I think Grolk is triple threshold. There are other cards with high threshold requirements as well. This is a cool hand because I have triple Chlorophilia. Only 1 shard again, but triple Chlorophilia is going to be taking resources out of my deck, thinning it a bit, and allowing me to play a Puck on turn 2, with or without a second resource. 1 Sapphire resource would be great because I can then throw some Chlorophilias back into the deck on top of having a Puck in play. But this is fine too. I'll go ahead and take the, I think I have a Windsinger in my hand, right? And we'll take the Flash Bomb. Still looking at a double Sapphire requirement, so, well, that helps. Except that you made me mill the Sapphire, thanks a lot. More wild? Okay. The nicest thing about what he just did, though, is he's going to allow me to play a Flash Bomb, or an Eternal Evoker here, which, because of the threshold requirements, I can play the Windsinger and the Flashpot Elder, and anything else he might, end up throwing at me here. What else you got? Nothing? That's it. So I play the Flashpot, making the next card in my deck quick. Alright, we'll play the Windsinger for free. Well, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Should have just attacked. A Reese? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I'll play a bronze one. How about that? 4 damage. Still not enough. So you're stuck on 2 and you got a Reese. Not bad. Free Eternal Evoker, play our first Sapphire Shard. And we will bounce a Reese and kill this dude. If Paradigm Shift wasn't so easy to play around in PvP, it would be pretty good. But unfortunately, it's pretty easy to play around in PvP. You just don't play the card again. So. I think we just play the Brown Fox Scout on the end of his turn. Because playing the Shard of Instinct here doesn't do anything for us. Okay, yeah, we're just going to do this, and then we'll Paradigm Shift his... Oh, actually, we will not Paradigm Shift that. Because we have the copy effect on our Paradigm Shift, we're going to try to get more value, and maybe he'll play another troop before we have to use it. And then we can bounce 2 cards instead of 1. Which doesn't matter much because we only have 1 troop in our hand we can play anyway. But we'll try to live that dream. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind replaying Puck for increased cost, especially if that means looking at more cards. Perfect. In this matchup, Sartu is probably better. Especially if we can get him into play for free with a Paradigm Shift. Oh, well, goodbye, Sartu. That didn't last very long. Alright. The Unfriendly Blood Sphinx. Gear, Syrian. Let's do this. And I'm tired of waiting, so let's just do this. Whatever. I don't think that puts double effect on because it would have been back in the hand before the second one would clear. Alright, we'll put it into play. I'll play the 2 cost. Why not? Double yesterday. Let's let the second one clear, and then we'll play this. And that's the 3 we need to win. Skip to attack. Get it in. Well, I'm going to have to maybe end the stream just a little early because I do need to write an article and I do have to work early tomorrow as well. So I will finish tier 3, this encounter and the next, and then I need to end my stream and get some stuff done. But thanks for watching for everyone that's still on, for all three of you. Perfect top deck. Nails a wind singer. Ooh, nice. Okay. What's awesome is once I draw this card, I can play it because it becomes quick. So, I'm actually going to paradigm shift the Inductor bot. And hopefully he replays it. He does. So we'll just throw in a Flashpot Elder. Okay. Let me go ahead and play Balthazar here. Draw a bunch of cards. And we'll attack with what we can after he's done locking down our board. And he's at 8. So many cards. That's game. Alright, so this is my last encounter on stream. And then I will start getting to work. I don't know when we're going to get around to doing our podcast, but I'll have to check in with Crota again to find out what days work for him. It's a pretty good start from Yurig. We could have some difficulty. I think the Piranha Swarm is probably going to be crucial to whether or not I defeat Yurig on this encounter. Luckily he played the, oh, and we got a paradigm shift. Luckily he played that Warhulk plans, which is a good sign that he'll start to pump that instead of the Hornet bot. And he doesn't have his Ruby yet for the, oh, but Bertram is such an annoying threat. So I'm actually going to bounce that right now. And then I am going to kick off. If he replays that Bertram, I'm going to kick off with Sartu. And I'm going to start to take his stuff, starting with Bertram. Yes, thank you. Gives you a second worker bot though. All right, so we have the resources to play our piranhas next turn if he decides to attack. Which it looks like now. Oh man! In fact, I think now that he just did that, we're gonna take the Warhulk. All right. So we got the Warhulk from. And hopefully he attacks with a bunch of stuff here. Perfect. So now we can kill the Gearsmith and his Bertram. And get a bunch of piranhas. Ooh, a Volcanon, okay. So we're gonna get one activation off. He has nothing left in the tank. An exhaust board. We're gonna get to take control of a card. Is it only troops? No, it's a card. Wow. So we could even take his Volcanon if we wanted to. Huh. We can't actually utilize it, but that's really funny. Alright, so I don't think it really matters what he does here. In fact, I think we're just going to get a swag kill with our Volcanon Warhulk. Kaboom! Sweet. Sartu comes through. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I am done for the night, but I will I'll be streaming again later. Take care.